So I'm with Jeremy here, and we're discussing first time he met Ned. So why don't you tell me, Jeremy, exactly how you met Ned?
Okay, so here's how it went down. We were at my old school, Nature Discovery School, and Ned came in with his mother, and he was standing behind his mom, and he looked like a douchebag. He had his tank top on and his greasy ass hair, and his mom had her karate outfit on and looked super weird. And then Mr. Franklin introduced me to him, and Ned was like, "Oh, hi, I'm Ned," and he was like 13 or whatever, or 12.
The first day of school, I walk in, there's this short family, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what their names are. And their names ended up being Laubies.
So Ned was like a super angry person and like threw a fit over like everything.
I'm like, man, Jeremy and Chris and Brandon look like such douchebags. I bet I'm gonna end up hating them and they're gonna be like weirdos. So first, Jeremy and I were reading, and I thought he was mocking me for being a slow reader at the time. And so I automatically didn't like him.
And Ned hated me because I kicked his butt in sports or something like that. And then one day I was like teasing him about something, and then he was like, "Oh, my sister's a black belt, she'll kick your ass." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, bring it. It's your sister, whatever. Do it, why can't you do it yourself?" And Ned's like,
We were playing soccer and I kicked a ball, I think, and he said I was cheating. So I was like, screw you, dude, you're just a whining bitch.
So what'd you
think I
do
said
after that? Jeremy said that he held up
And
something.
so we just started exchanging words, and then he's like, I'll kick your ass, bro, or something like that. I don't remember the whole thing. And I'm like, my sister has a black belt, arguing more, and then I finally flipped him off and he snitched on me.
after Ned flipped me off, then I went and told Mr. Franklin because I was a little snitch like Brandon, and he had to sit down and like apologize to each other, and we still like hated each other. And then Ned was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell my mom."
He left, and I'm like, oh, I bet he's snitching on me. So he goes over there, and I see him having a serious conversation with my teacher at the time, Mr. Franklin.
So one day we still hated each other, and then I was like, you're gonna be a nice person. And he was out on the baseball field like kicking soccer balls with Calvin or something, and I was like, yo bro, I'm sorry for being a dick. And then Ned just stood there like,
And Jeremy and this stupid girl named Anna, who I knew liked each other, but no, not really. And then everybody else in the class that didn't like me. I was an outsider at that school. And then they were all teasing me.
okay. Then a few days later, Ned was like, "Oh, bro, wanna talk?" And like we talked a little bit, and then we started to like each other because we had some common interests like basketball and stuff.
So then we became friends because he apologized. And I'm like, I didn't really know what to make of it. So I'm like, this dude has been a dick to me. So I'm like, okay, I'll think about this. And then I invited him over to my house when we started talking more. And that was it.
And then he was like, "Yo, bro, want to come to my house?" And then I was like, "Hey, mom, can I go to Ned's house?" And then I went to his house. He like was horrible at drums, and he played drums. I don't know why. I went to his house 2 days in a row, and we were like really good friends then. And yeah, that's how it started.